Attention Mental officers, this will attention Edgar County, 103 mile marker interstate at the overpass. Have several vehicles that are at 1050s.
We have new developments tonight as we dig even deeper into a report by the National Transportation Safety Board on the cause of a fatal prison bus crash.
Take a look at this seating chart. Only one set of seats on the bus remained fully attached to the floor. First responders say they had to pull bodies out of a mangled mess of metal and seats.
CBS7's Kiara Powell looks deeper into why those seats did not stay bolted down. Kiara?
When we take a closer look at the interviews from the scene, one of the things that stood out, not just to us, but to those who responded, was the fact that while some of the bus shells survived the crash, the seats did not. 17 pairs of seats were all torn out from the floors and sidewalls after a prison bus flew off the interstate when it struck a guardrail protruding into the highway. It was so violent it dislodged the cab from the body of the truck and ejected the two people in the front seat, killing them. According to the NTSB report, the bus was relatively new, one of 20 new buses built by Bluebird Corporation and modified by the TDCJ to serve as a prison transport vehicle. The bus had been in service for less than 6 months. The bus arrives at the TDCJ without any seats. The state then installs a security package with grated iron cage walls. Rows 8 and 9 at the back of the bus were the only set of seats which stayed attached to the bus or partially attached. The rest of the seats were all, quote, torn out from the floor and sidewall. First responders had to throw out seats to get inside. Inside a 28-page survival factors report, TDCJ representatives told the NTSB its Bluebird bus vendor and Freedom seat vendor, the Rush Bus Center, did not provide seat fasteners it requested when it bought the equipment. So the TDCJ manufacturing, logistics, and division plant manager purchased what he thought were the appropriate fasteners to install the seats. This is what they used, a 1 1/4 inch screw to secure the seat. A bus manufacturing representative told the NTSB they always use a thicker 2-inch bolts like this one to secure the seats. So if the bus comes to the TDCJ empty on the inside, who is responsible for installing these prison bus seats? The offenders themselves. According to a report, the offenders installed the seats with no template or directions, making each bus a custom project. Live in the newsroom, Kiara Powell, CBS 7 News.
Kiara, thank you. We also reached out to the TDCJ about what we uncovered in the report. We asked whether they would change the transportation protocol or the way they outfit these buses in light of this crash. The state said, quote, no, as the report confirmed, there were no policy violations that contributed to the accident. A damaged guardrail lying on the roadway caused the bus to crash, end quote.
We also reached out to the manufacturer of the prison bus seats. Their executive vice president has not yet read the report, saying, quote, when we make the seats, we make them to be compliant. The attachment of the seats to the vehicle is always the responsibility of the installer. We make recommendations, but it is just that, a recommendation.